Show. Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. And guys, for the Bulls, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And tonight, a borderline must-win game. Kenny, you've been there. Talk about a team's mindset in this situation.
Well, in those championship years, like in '94, we had the home court. And we lost both games to Phoenix at home. Still came back. The local papers, you know what they called us?
Choke City.
Choke City, because it wasn't Clutch City. And then we changed it to Clutch City by ultimately winning Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals and went on to the NBA Finals.
Well, Kenny, in 2006 with the Heat, we almost went down 3-0 in the championship series.
Whoa.
We overcame a 13-point deficit in the last 6 minutes of Game 3, and they decided to hack a shot. Wow. So I'm at the free throw line, and I look up. My main man, Joel, from high school, was giving me the motion and saying, follow through, Big Daddy, follow through, Big Daddy. And we went on to win it all.
Whoa, Joel must be a special guy in your life.
That's a story.
High school point guard, 36-0, baby,
Yeah,
San Antonio Cole.
That is a story that isn't known to many people. And I'm so glad that you shared it here.
Yes,
that's heartwarming.
That is heartwarming.
Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
First round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Bulls with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the 76ers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
We've got a capacity crowd here at the United Center. Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the Tide can turn this one. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Take a look at the Bulls. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first 2 on the road. But now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And so in the game for the 76ers, Smith is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Davis at power forward. Now here's Levine after Ben Simmons' miss. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Levine's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Bulls. Smith scanning the floor. Feeds to Davis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Those are the plays Davis is capable of making. Much more confident and stronger than what he was when he came into this league.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Davis.
The former #1 overall pick, Anthony Davis, does a great job of representing this franchise. Makes big plays on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Markkanen. Carter outside. It's Durant on the wing. Six on the shot clock. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Well, as good as Durant is on the perimeter, this is where he hits for an absolutely insane percentage.
To the middle, it's deflected. Smith off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is what your spacing is designed to do, find cracks in the defense.
kicks to Levine. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Durant. Rebounded by Covington.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Nice shot by Smith. Here's Murray. Pass to Markkanen. Durant kicks to Levine. Lets it go with a three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
When you look at the stats, they just really set out to control the edge on the glass, and they did just that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Levine. Kicks to Durant. The pass to Murray. Over Simmons. And that one comes up a bit short.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Smith with a wide open look. Another three for Philadelphia.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, there's too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
Bulls trail by 9. Murray the pass to Carter. He kicks to Markkanen. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to Simmons. Tries again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot, John.
Misses.
And the Australian Simmons, a star in the making, folks. Thanks really in part to that tremendous skill set to go along with that gigantic frame. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Markkanen pulls it in. Bulls trail by 6. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Markkanen. Pass to Carter. 6 to shoot. Outside Durant. No good on the triple. Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside Simmons. Pass to Smith. To Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And the vertical of Simmons, an extraordinary dunker when given the chance to shine.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Embiid against Carter. Back to Murray. Over Davis. Kept alive. Good D by Embiid.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Bulls trail by 10. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jim Boylan. He had the demeanor you would expect for a coach in his situation. After dropping the first two in hostile territory, he acknowledged the hard road ahead. He said we didn't get it done on the road, and there were some missed opportunities. So now we have to regroup and take care of business at home. Simple as that. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. So both teams changing it up here. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's the pass to Simmons. Back to Redick. There's the 3. A second chance effort. Fades back. Shot's good by Simmons. Simmons got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Carter kicks to Levine. Here's Melton. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one. Philadelphia has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. To the inside, Davis. Outside for Redick. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Dishes to Davis. Carter pulls it in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Durant in the corner. Levine against Redick. Outside Levine. Outside Portis. And the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Redick. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Simmons. Buries it from about 10 feet away. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Durant kicks to Portis. Durant the pass to Carter. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
Second chance opportunities. The great equalizer.
Simmons on the wing. Shoots it. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
It's Durant on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And KD at times in his career shooting over 10 free throws a game. One of the best in the league at working himself to the line.
Bulls shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. First free throw is good.
What's crazy about KD, he's been an NBA champion and a finals MVP all in 2017, and I still feel like he's improving.
Durant nails both of them.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
Simmons dishes to Redick. Kicks it to Noel. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Simmons finds Noel. Redick for 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Durant the pass to Levine. Shoots over Redick. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Now here's Simmons. Not a lot of room. To the middle. He's looking for Noel and finds him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Just an amazing feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Here's Melton. Portis with it. Carter with it. Now guarded by Noel. Passes it to Durant. On deep. And it's Noel with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Both teams will make substitutions. Chicago's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Philadelphia on deep. 6-point game. There's the feed to Murray. Pass to Portis. Shot clock at 6. Drills it from outside. Portis has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago.
Beautiful by Bobby Portis. Catches it in rhythm, and we know about the confidence he has.
Out to the right wing. Shamet. Murray with the defensive effort.
Boy, he blew an easy layup, and he is furious with himself.
Pass to Melton.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
On defense, Philadelphia. 3-point lead. To the wing right side. 5 on the clock. Launches it. That shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Korkmaz kicks to Noel. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Markkanen. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Smith against Murray. Markkanen down low. It's good. Markkanen's got his first 2 points.
You have to be impressed with the way this kid shoots the ball. Markkanen built for that mid-range game.
Shamet. He's guarded by Markkanen. Shamet. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The beauty of the teardrop. Very difficult to really contest.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
.56 seconds left to play in the first. Markkanen against Noel. Cloak loose. And there's the pass to Portis. Just 5 on the clock. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bulls moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. From past the arc.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Keep going.
Gets it to Embiid. Banked in off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning, it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously, I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
So far, they've been active scoring the basketball, built up a little lead here, and looking good.
The play calling has been perfect, backed up by beautiful execution. They've certainly captured the moment in that first quarter.
Markkanen is inside at 4 with Portis the 5. Then there's Murray, and it's Melton in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. That one goes in.
Nice move, attacking in the paint with confidence.
Philadelphia leading by 9. We're about a minute into the second quarter of play. This is it to Korkmaz. Embiid against Portis. Rebound by the Bulls.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Murray against Redick. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
A high percentage look from the mid-range. Might have been surprised that he was so wide open.
Melton passes to Markkanen. Outside for Murray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Sometimes you get tunnel vision being that close inside. But he saw the entire court and threw it out to an open teammate.
And it's good for 2. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And stolen by Noel. Here's Korkmaz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one is good.
Second chance points. Gotta love the way they attack the offensive glass there, even with a huge lead.
That's how they've gotten to this point in the game. Lots of activity, fantastic focus.
Here's Melton after the made shot from Joel Embiid.
He was all alone. Looks like he gets a little too relaxed. He has to maintain his focus.
Bulls trail by 10. With the fadeaway. And that one goes long.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
And that one's good.
Timeout. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, there's too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Murray outside. He kicks it to Markkanen. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. It's Portis atop the key. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Portis has got 8.
Well, this is what every coach emphasizes. Keep your head up. Be willing to make the extra pass.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Embiid. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
Pass to Melton. Portis with it.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Puts it up off the inbound. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Redick kicks to Korkmaz. Now the dish to Embiid. Here's Noel. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Murray. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Korkmaz. Now here's Embiid. Now the pass to Noel. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Melton passes to Murray. It's through for his 2nd basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor. But that does take a lot of discipline.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 12. Kicks it to Redick. Passes it to Noel. Shoots over Portis. The offensive rebound. And the shot is good. Noel's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
I love how Durant keeps his eyes up, scanning for someone with a better look.
Levine against Redick. Pass to Simmons. Back to Redick. Unloads from 9. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Slick move by Redick. His ball handling is an underappreciated part of his game.
Melton passes to Portis. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his 1st foul. Carter against Noel. Carter up top. And it's in there. Carter's got 8 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. He dishes it to Redick. And Noel kicks to Simmons. Shoots a fader. Bank shot. No good. Bulls trail by 11. To the paint. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Durant against Covington. It's Redick on the wing. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The 3 ball is so important in today's game. You need a guy like J.J. Redick that can stretch the defense way out.
Here's Durant. Misses off the left iron.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Levine. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Now Simmons, 12 points for him. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And stolen by Simmons. Fires from 14. Second chance shot in deep. Davis drops it in. Davis has got his second bucket.
This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Here's Carter. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And the 76ers call time here. Some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid comes in for Nerlens Noel. And Smith subbed in for J.J. Redick. And here is Simmons. He's got 12. He kicks it to Smith. Pass to Embiid. Here's Simmons. Carter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 12. On the wing, Levine, covered by Smith. The pass to Murray. And the rejection by Embiid. Simmons against Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Bulls trail by 13. Murray kicks to Carter. Back to Murray. Poked away. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Durant. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Beautiful body control by KD. Well-coordinated athlete, especially for a near 7-footer.
Simmons against Murray. Embiid. And yes, it's good. Embiid's got 8 points in the quarter. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Markkanen against Davis. Markkanen passes to Murray. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Covington. And it's Durant missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Smith finds Simmons. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
And Simmons is a purebred scorer, a dominant offensive talent who can score in so many ways.
Now here's Levine. 6 points for him. Murray with him. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. From deep. Durant, no good.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And Smith with the stuff.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Levine. From outside, off the mark. Passes it to Simmons. Not going to go that time. And it's Chicago the other way.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
And Simmons slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's Durant. He's got 9. Hits the three-point bomb. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been this way all game, I'll tell you. Durant putting on a clinic.
Smith kicks to Simmons. Back to Smith. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now here's Murray. He has 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Covington. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
The amazing part about Durant's shot, he has a pretty compact release for a guy with such great length.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. 76ers lead by 16. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at the 76ers. We're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2 games to none with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else. Their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And, you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago. A time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
He bullied his way inside for a ton of rebounds, and until they get a body on him, he's just going to keep coming at him.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's foul. Anthony Davis is out there with Embiid. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Smith. And it's Covington in at the 3. Philadelphia leading by 16. Outside, Simmons. Over Murray. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Simmons got the first basket of the second half. That one for the 76ers. Murray, the pass to Markkanen. Carter outside. On the wing, Levine. Covered by Smith. Levine can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard. thus far.
Covington kicks to Simmons. Embiid with it, and it's Carter picking him up. To the inside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Levine up top, covered by Smith. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nope, not on my watch.
Count it.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
Here's Simmons after the made shot from Zach LaVine. And that one's good. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
And Simmons is totally comfortable near the rim, using his body well to get the shot he wants.
Markkanen passes to Durant. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Smith outside. Back to Simmons. LaVine against Smith. Kicks to Embiid. Here's Simmons. And it's Chicago with the rebound. LaVine looking around. Murray outside. Markkanen passes to LaVine. Durant with it. Tries it from 19. Rebound by the 76ers. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
You know, this is the right move. Maybe a break in the action will cool him down.
Bulls trail by 20. Durant kicks to Markkanen. Back to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
And you see the improved strength of Kevin Durant, able to convert through contact now.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
One shot.
That's good from Durant. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Smith kicks to Simmons. For Murray. Simmons missing again. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
If he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
Here's Simmons. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, LaVine. Pass to Carter. Murray outside. 14 feet away. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Smith against LaVine. Smith finds Simmons. Back to Smith. Now here's Embiid. Guarded by LaVine. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 5 assists tonight. Bulls trail by 18. Murray, the pass to Markkanen. Bulls moving the ball around. There's the pass to Murray. Another 3 for Chicago.
Okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Now here is Smith. 12 points for him. Here's Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons got 23 points.
up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you'd think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Philadelphia on D. They led the game at one point by 20.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Tipped away. Smith on the wing. 6 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Embiid. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Inside. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Katie with the reach to finish anything you throw his way.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Happy. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor. But that does take a lot of discipline.
So both teams making some changes here. It's 2-on-1. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Redick surveying the D. Here's Simmons. High post, Davis. Here's Melton. Outside Levine. Great D that time from Redick. The 76ers leading by 13. Smith kicks to Redick. The 76ers again can't hit it. Now Chicago has gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And when he gets the ball that deep, not much you can do to stop it.
He knows what he's good at. Gets the position he wants, then with the tools to finish.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 23. Embiid. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Portis. To the paint. And the jam by Levine.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
Right side Simmons. A 3-ball. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Levine against Smith. Pass to Simmons. He kicks to Embiid. Low block shot. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Is it any surprise that he's been hitting everything out there? You want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
To the middle. It's stolen by Smith. Redick inside the line. Kept alive. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Strong move by AD. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Milton passes to Durant. He's guarded by Davis. Left side Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Levine against Redick. And the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, and even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Well, the truth is, he probably makes this shot a little more often than he should, so it's hard to resist.
And Philadelphia has possession. Davis kicks to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack mindset.
He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Portis. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And Davis now top of the key. Outside, Simmons. Back to Davis. From 18 feet away. Chicago grabs the miss.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Now here's Levine. 10 points for him. Outside Portis. Good on the triple. Portis has got 11 points.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
Outside, Redick. Here's Simmons. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Down by 12. And it's good. 2 points. 6 points for him.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 23. Count it. And the 76ers lead by 12.
And really not much else you can do against Simmons. That close to the cup. This guy just too clever.
Here's Melton. Guarded by Simmons. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. Simmons finds Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chicago. DeJounte Murray comes in for Zach LaVine. And the 76ers making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Bulls trail by 14. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Markkanen from outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Redick against Murray. Down low. Here's Korkmaz. Shamet, he's covered by Murray. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Chicago called for the foul. The 76ers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. Robert Covington's checked in for Philadelphia. So he gets them both. 1:05 left here in the third quarter. Melton passes to Markkanen. Good with the fadeaway. 8 points for him.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Inside, outside for Redick. Pass to Noel. Shot clock at 5 for Murray. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bulls trail by 14. Inside. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Covington against Markkanen. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Korkmaz. Noel controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76ers on top. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Philadelphia leading by 13. Markkanen is inside at 4 with Portis the 5. Then there's Murray, and it's Melton in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Noel. Shot clock at 6. Embiid, no good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Chicago. Kicks to Markkanen. Portis, the pass to Melton. Back to Portis. Here's Markkanen, covered by Redick. Markkanen down low. Embiid's there. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling. Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Melton and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. And stolen by Murray. And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
Bulls trail by 13. Here's Melton. And the pass to Murray. Here's Melton. Shot clock at 5. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Melton. The shot comes out. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 13. Here's Korkmaz. Outside for Redick. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
As a defender, the last thing you want to do is send a shooter like J.J. Redick to the free throw line.
The first one at the line is good.
J.J. Redick, not only one of the most dangerous shooters in this league, he's worked to become a very good team defender as well.
And both free throws good for Redick. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Portis. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. From deep three-point range, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Redick against Murray. Outside, Redick, the 9-foot shot. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Redick. 25 points for Joel Embiid.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Murray right side. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Shamet, he's guarded by Markkanen. Passes to Embiid.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
The first free throw is good. Embiid drops them both.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Outside Portis. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 17. The 76ers with another miss.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
So it's Philadelphia now after the Bulls pick up 2. Murray against Redick. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Redick's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Melton. Now here's Markkanen. Here's Portis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Already with a lot of muscle packed onto his frame, Bobby Portis able to finish through contact.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
6 to shoot. A second chance effort. Durant, that's good. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
As solid as he's been, they're still behind. He needs help.
Smith outside. Fader on the way. The shot misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. Outside, Levine. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Covington. Covington against Durant. Count the basket. Durant's got 25 points.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Simmons on the wing. Levine with the rebound. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. It's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. That one on Davis.
One shot, gentlemen.
The free throw drops for Durant. The 76ers leading by 8. Smith outside. He kicks to Simmons. 16 feet away. And that one is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Inside. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 30.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, reason why they have found their shooting stroke. Their offense is clicking.
Nice use of the mid-range J by Simmons, taking whatever the defense gives him.
Milton passes to Durant. To the inside. And then Carter with the dunk.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Simmons. Pass to Smith. And here is Noel. Guarded by Levine. Here's Simmons. And that one, good. Simmons got 29 in the game. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 8-point game. Milton passes to Portis. Levine up top. Durant in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Melton over Davis. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Tough to cut into a lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
Simmons against Portis. A floater. No good from Simmons. The Bulls trail by 8. To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smith. Lets a floater go.
And guys, with Simmons, you get it all. The shooting, the rebounding, and the passing.
For Chicago, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Outside Portis. Here's Durant. And he gets it to go from the high post. Durant's got 18 points just in the second half.
And memo to the rest of the team, continue to get him the basketball. He's clearly delivering here in the fourth.
And Simmons kicks to Smith. On the pass to Noel. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got 31 points.
You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on this lead.
Here's Melton. Here's Durant, and that's good off the glass that time. Durant's got 34.
I tell you, he is scorching the Knicks this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Here's Simmons, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Man, both teams scoring at a higher rate here down the stretch.
You know what? It's all about the offense. Decisive and prolific. Fun duel to watch.
Now, here's Portis. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Davis throws it down.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Covington. Good on the bucket. Covington's got 4 points this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Durant just inside the line, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Levine against Smith. It's Covington on the wing. Misses the 3.
If you're trying to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
Levine can't hit. The 76ers leading by 14. Smith kicks to Simmons. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Smith outside. Bounce pass Davis. Lock at 6. With the teardrop, and Simmons with the layup. Simmons got 35 in the game.
And Simmons is so deft with the floater, freezing the D completely.
Bobs it up for Levine. Embiid with the steal.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the 76ers.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Joel Embiid.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Now here is Davis. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Smith. Carter with the block. Durant with a wide open look. And again, Chicago, no good. Outside, Simmons. Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 20. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bean passes to Markkanen. It's Durant on the wing. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Murray. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so Murray nails both of them. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Simmons against Murray. Outside, Simmons. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, you know, before we started the game, you know, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. You know, we were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, you know, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.